Hello, Mike Bradley here. Hope you are doing well as always. Now, a year ago, pretty much to the day, I was doing a guitar breaks workshop with my good friend Andy Guitar. And we all went to Guitar Village in Farnham, great guitar shop. And I fell for this Gibson Les Paul, this gold top 2017 custom shop. And I really liked it. And I was with everyone and they're all egging me on to buy it. And I was like, I want to get this guitar. But my wife was pregnant at the time. I was planning on getting a studio built. I just couldn't afford it. And I had to walk away. And it always just tickled in my little head. I was like, should I have got that? And I think we've all been there where a guitar, you come across a guitar, you're like, oh, I really want to get this, and you miss out. A year later, a friend of mine messages me, hello Mark, and he says, I'm selling a Gibson gold top Les Paul, are you interested? I said, I'm not really. He said, it's a 2017 custom shop. I said, that's funny. A guitar I nearly bought was a 2017 custom shop. He said, yeah, I know. I bought that guitar. And now the guitar's here. So, this guitar, it's a 2017 Gibson custom shop of a 57 Les Paul, VOS finish. Obviously the guitar's quite a few years old now, which is scary to think 2017 is quite a few years old. And I came across it, like I say, in Guitar Village, and but before going there I was kind of egging the students on, like someone's going to buy a guitar. And then the irony, they were egging me on and I nearly bought this. But like I said, I couldn't afford it, and I still can't afford it, funny enough. But it's really interesting to be able to check out a guitar which I nearly bought, and what I was like, oh my God, I really need this, to now check it out and not be in that kind of guitar shop excitement mind, and can sit here and play with it and see what I think. One thing what strikes me straight away, and I forgot, that this neck is huge. It's a massive neck. Ridiculously sized neck, it really is. Now, Mark, a friend of mine, Mark, whose guitar this is, he lent this to me a good few weeks ago now, and I did a gig with it straight away. I've done a couple of gigs with it actually, and that's a really good way of testing a guitar out, isn't it? And every time I'm playing live with it, I'm like, this neck is massive, man. It's just it's a little bit too big. I mean, I haven't got small hands, but I certainly haven't got big hands. I mean, I'm 6'1", you know, I'm a reasonable sized guy, but this neck is so big. It's ridiculous. You know, on bends, you really feel it. And another thing, it's a proper rock guitar. These pickups, I believe they're like just custom pickups, custom shop pickups. Let me double check. On my phone, I took a picture of the actual tag. Custom buckers, yeah. 2-piece maple top, mahogany body, authentic 57 mahogany neck, a rosewood fingerboard, vintage style clues on tuners, ABR1 bridge, original custom bucker pickups, pre-owned 2017. And so I believe these pickups are also in, don't quote me on this, but I think these pickups are in my 345, but the 345 and this sound completely different. This is a very loud rock guitar, completely different to my Les Paul. I would play my Les Paul now. I might do that in another video. Currently my Les Paul is being refretted at the moment. Talk about that another time. But yeah, this is so much. I mean, for example, if I go and bridge pickup, right, no pedals, this is just my guitar into my Hampstead amp, Hampstead ARTIST 20. So if I play a G chord, now I'm going to get a Strat bridge pickup and hear the difference. So Les Paul. Night and day, right? Strat. They're very hot pickups. Obviously that could be changed if one desires, but you know, it's good having different type of guitars, you know. But yeah, this is a rock guitar, 1000%. This is kicking on a Nobles. You know, but it cleans up really well. So it does clean up well, net pickup. Both pickups. Also Also, I just wanted to let you know I've got a new guitar course out, which is all about the minor pentatonic scale, taking you from learning your first 5 shapes to then be able to go up and down the guitar neck at ease, going between all 5 shapes up and down, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, whatever way you want, up, down, left, right. Check it out and hope it really improves your playing. And I must say, gold tops are really good looking guitars. I mean, this is a cool guitar. It looks great with the light on, all that kind of stuff. I kind of want it just for the looks because they look so cool. Mark did take the pickup covers off, and I must say, I think if I'll find a picture if I can, but I'm glad he put them back on. I think they look better off. I think they look better on, for sure. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Slash's guitar, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, I think it just makes it look a little bit sleeker with them on. But am I going to get it? That is the big question. Am I going to buy this guitar? To be honest, I'm the main thing. Financially, I'm just not in that position to do it. And also, there's something else I really want. I've got quite a big birthday coming up this year, which kind of scares me. And I'm sorting a few things out, and there's something else I've wanted for a long, long time, which is kind of taking priority really over this. So if I had a little bit more funds, I would, but I just can't at the moment. But I am super grateful, because very rarely, this is the thing when we go in a guitar shop, and I don't go in guitar shops that much, to be honest, for this very reason, in case you come across something. But now and then I'll pop in a guitar shop and, nothing will tickle me at all. But then occasionally, once every year or two, maybe longer than that actually, but who knows, But occasionally you pick up a guitar, you're like, oh my God, I really like this, Same thing happened with my 345, but on a whole other level. That was. And I'm so pleased I got that, because that is a lifer guitar and one of the best guitars still to this day I've ever played. But I remember playing this, and there was, again in the picture, sorry for sniffing, hay fever is really bad, but on the picture I've got, there's about 4 or 5 gold tops. But this one in particular just spoke to me. And also it was, I don't want to say cheapest because it's still a lot of money, over £3,000. But certainly more, less expensive than the others. But there was something about it. And it was locked up, and I said to the guys, all right, have a little tickle on that. And I plugged into a Cornell amp, which was very nice. It sounded great. It sounded great. And thinking about it now, the neck was quite big. I remember thinking, obviously the neck is big, but I remember a little bit, but remember it didn't bother me as much, and I was kind of in that excitement mode of like, this sounds really good, And Andy had a go on it, a few other people had a go on it, I went back on it. And especially people egging me on, I was like, oh, I could get it. But I walked away, and I'm glad I walked away from it. And then the next day, people are like, so when are you going to go back? It was such a funny time. But I didn't cave. But it was on my mind for about a week, I would say. And I was just like, I can't afford it. I've got too much going out at the moment. Especially when my wife was pregnant as well. So I was just like, oh no, I can't do it. And you know what? I'm kind of glad I didn't get it now. Like I say, it's such a cool guitar, a great rock guitar. It looks stunning. It really, really does. When I'm playing it, I'm not like, this is my guitar. I need this in my life. Oh, am I? Sorry, my card ran out and my battery's about to go on my camera. But yeah, I don't know what cut out them, but I just had a realisation that maybe I do want this. I don't know. I can't afford it. But it would be a really good addition to the collection because it sounds so different to my other Les Paul. My other Les Paul is much more brighter and much less output. It'd be intriguing to know if I changed the pickups a bit more of a traditional path. That would be quite interesting, but I just can't afford anything yet. But I nearly swore. Bloody hell. It's a good looking guitar. It really, under the light, it's just pure sex. It really is. So, I can't. But you can. But I can't. But you can. But there you go. We will see. At this moment in time, I can't afford one, but oh, bloody hell. Anyway, has this happened to you? Have you come across a guitar you wanted to buy, you didn't buy it, and then a year later a friend of yours goes, I bought it, I'm selling it, do you want to try it out, do you want to buy it? What does a guy do? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this painful video on my behalf. And I'll see you in another one soon. Mike Brady signing out.